You're kind of facing one of the premier running backs in the Pac-12 this weekend. What does Jefferson do well for just a true freshman?
He's got really good vision, and if you get out of your gaps up front, he's been able to punish some people. I mean, he takes that thing downhill, so it's a challenge to try to keep him out of the middle. I think that's where he does his best running, and so the inside guys have to do a good job keeping their gaps.
Seems like he kind of plays with the low center of gravity, and it's kind of tough to bring down because he's a little bit on the shorter side, maybe. And is he pretty tough to tackle?
Well, I think those guys built like that are. They're low to the ground, but they're strong and physical, and they lower their pads down. So the key is not to let him get to the line of scrimmage full speed, like I said, and make him bounce around a little bit, and hopefully we can get some guys there.
What do you guys try to do with their passing game? It's kind of a new quarterback, and I know that they've had a few guys in there at times. Do you look at film of Luton too, or does it kind of seem like he'll be the other guy?
Yeah, you watch them all and prepare for both of them, and so I think we've done that, and the key is to get them to where they have to throw the ball. I mean, just like teams that are good at running the football, if you let them run the ball, it's going to be a long day, and so hopefully we can take care of the run, so they have to throw it more.
Coach, forgive me for my ignorance. Is this going to be your first time at Oregon State?
Yes.
Are you looking forward to getting a chance to see this team?
I look forward to every week.
What adjustments were made at halftime of the Utah game to kind of stop their run pass option stuff? And you guys seem to do a much better job in the second half.
Well, we just made sure that had somebody on the quarterback a little bit more, and it was more to the motion than anything, how we were handling the motion.
And Dion stepping in for Skyler, I think he had 8 tackles or something like that, and it seemed to play pretty well there.
Yeah, did a nice job. So, we try to rep as many kids as we can in practice, and never promise anybody how much they're going to play, but they do get reps in practice, and so he was prepared, and I thought he did a really good job.
Seems like on a lot of the passes, the corners are kind of playing with their backs to the ball. Do you guys like that, where they're kind of their faces facing the receiver? Is that kind of what you guys are teaching, or is it just
that's how you have to start in man-to-man? Eventually you got to get your head around when the ball gets there. But yeah, we're going to get up in them and bump them and try to throw them off a little bit rhythm-wise. But it's one thing we didn't do a very good job at USC is getting our hat around, at the end, and so we did a much better job the other night.
How do you preach that in practice? How do you guys work on that and make sure they're getting their heads around?
Just tell them every time it's a long ball it's thrown is to get your head around. So it does. The good thing is we've had plenty of it because of what our offense. There's a lot of vertical routes. I mean, they've had plenty of work at it.
What prompted you guys to start Willie over? I mean, it wasn't last week, but start Willie over Dom at the rush linebacker. And I know both are still playing, but what did he kind of do to earn the starting job there?
You just go back and grade video and grade practice, and it's for all the positions. Whoever does the best, and then you got to hold on to your spot. Nothing's guaranteed each week, but both of them are playing pretty good. But Willie's had a good week of practice also.
Peyton's obviously been good here for 6 years, but he's really kind of stood out the last 2 weeks. Is he doing anything more, anything different than he'd done the first couple of weeks?
I don't think so. He plays hard every game, and it's all how people choose to do things. Is it who's going to make the plays? Is how they choose to block them and where people fit, and he's done a great job of finding the open seams here this last couple of weeks and being aggressive with it, not sitting back, letting it come to him. He's been extremely downhill and aggressive, and it's shown.